So sorry, everyone. Like I said, this is a beta test of my online streaming show. This, of course, is going to be called Retro Hour, where I just play some fun retro games that I've been wanting to show you guys for years and years. Um, and like I said, this is a starting show. This is my beta. Hopefully, I can improve 100%. And I know my microphone was off. I'm so sorry. But we are going to play an awesome game that I think you guys are really going to love. It's one of my favorite games and something I've been kind of addicted to lately. And we're going to cut right to it. So we are going to be playing Sailor Moon R. I know the title says Sailor Moon S. This is a game that's never released here in North America. This was a Japan slash European release. And yes, I know that we've already been through this kind of thing. I'm sorry about that, but like I said, this is my first beta test run. It seems like things are going a little more smoothly now. If you guys notice anything that I don't notice right now, so let me know. I have multiple screens all over the place. This is a lot harder than my friends at Nerdy Nerders make it look. But we're going to be playing it. Like I said, this was a Japanese only game slash European only game, and it's an awesome franchise. I love Sailor Moon. I love the characters and the story of it, and yeah, so we're going to be playing some of it. And the really cool thing is, like I said earlier, you can choose between the 5 Sailor Scouts: Sailor Moon, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Venus, and Sailor Mercury. I'm ready to give you guys my thing of who I chose to be my favorite character, and that's Sailor Mars. But for this playthrough, I am going to be playing as Sailor Moon, Usagi. So we are going into the game right now. This was originally released for the Super Falcon. Oh my god, I'm screwing up today. Falcon. I'm just gonna call it the Super NES, guys. That was originally the Japanese model of Nintendo, Super Nintendo system. But yeah, we're gonna play through this. It's an awesome beat 'em up game. I know that Super Nintendo has a lot of them, and there's a lot of good ones and a lot of really bad ones. This is actually a really good and really fun game that takes place from the anime. If you guys are big fans of the anime like I am, this is a game that you guys really should try. It's not cheap to buy. You really have to have the system, and you have to import it from Japan or Europe if you're lucky to find a European copy that's in English. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun. Like I said, you can play as 2 players, and you can be all the Sailor Scouts. So we are playing through the first part of it, and of course all the Negaverse villains are coming in. And like I said in my previous stream, before we had technical difficulties, this takes place after Season 1 of the series, after you defeated Queen Beryl, and the second wave of Negaverse villains come in. Now, if you guys have been a fan of Sailor Moon or don't understand the hype of Sailor Moon, you guys really should check it out. I highly suggest you start with Sailor Moon Crystal, which is basically the Dragon Ball Super of Sailor Moon. Completely new animation. It's more epic. The fight scenes are great. The animation's amazing. But even the original is very, very well done too. Now, I did talk a little bit about how Deke was originally the ones who brought us the dubbed version of the anime on YTV. I used to watch when I was going to public school, and I talked about my love for Deke and how they promoted their shows, how they did the awesome soundtracks to it. But yeah, they were the masters of anime, bringing it to the north. Though, like I said, they did change a lot of things from the characters' names to certain plot details and characters. Changing up Zoisite, which is the most noticeable, and from a male to a female because he was an actual gay character, or at least that in the original anime. Sailor Moon Crystal, a little bit different, but I'll let you guys watch Sailor Moon Crystal before I destroy anything. So this is the first level, and of course, like I said, it's a two-player game you can play as any of the Sailor Scouts. Real shame is that you actually can't play as Tuxedo Mask, which I really wish he could, because I thought he was awesome, and I think he is probably one of those characters. Now, the game you have everything that a typical beat-em-up has. You have the special combos, you have her punch, her jump, and she has a special ability, but I don't want to use it yet. I want to show you guys when I get to the boss battle, because you only get 2 of them per level, and once they're gone, you don't get them back. I know you have to reach a certain count of on the top. As you can see, there's a bar that tracks your movements, tracks your progress and stuff, and that's when you get it back. So I'll show you guys later, but we're gonna save that for later. Hopefully the stream is moving a lot smoother now. You guys are able to see it, because I know we were having some technical difficulties. If you guys are watching, please just let me know that everything is moving smoothly. It's great for a Super NES game. This was actually really well animated here. Colors are very vibrant. The background's actually pretty decent looking for, you know, Super NES for a 16-bit game, or should I say a 32-bit game? I believe this was. And the really cool thing too about a lot of the older games, oh, I just got smoked. A lot of the Super Nintendo games, they really had a lot of games based on the Christmas time. As you can see behind us, Tokyo is lit up with Christmas decorations here in the windows, which is pretty cool. We got Merry Xmas, and of course Christmas is one of my favorite holidays of the year. Now, like I said at the beginning of the stream, this is an hour show that I'm just enjoying some games, showing you guys some of the stuff that I love to play, maybe games that will interest you to try later on in your life. It's going to be a fun show once I get everything set up the way I want it. As you can see, I finally got everything kind of in place now that I'm on holidays, which has been the best thing in the world, getting away from work and enjoying life. So like every other beat-em-up game, the further you go, the harder these enemies are going to be. They are not pushovers once you get to the higher levels. And as always, each ending of the stage will have a main boss battle that will, you know, push you to the next round. Gotta say, I'm actually dominating today. I've been setting this up all basically most of the day to kind of do this beta test to see how things will turn out. And the first few times I was getting my ass handed to me, but it seems like I'm doing a lot better now, once I'm actually focused on what I'm doing. Or should I say I'm getting clobbered. Now, there is no blocking in this game. They come at you, they're gonna come at you, and they're gonna beat the hell out of you. You just gotta be sure that you don't get trapped in a corner. And sometimes the buttons are not very responsive. like in most beat 'em up games. And here is our first boss battle. One of the sisters from the Negamoon. And Usagi is out for the count. I'll show you guys soon exactly what her special move is. I just don't want to get caught. And here we go. That is one of her special moves. Each Sailor Scout has a different move set. And Sailor Moon has her wand, which is cool. Now remember that she gets that in the second season. If this was a game based on the first season, she would still be using her tiara. Come on. And we passed the first level. And of course, Usagi's all happy. And there's my man right there, Tuxedo Mask. Never give up, no matter how bad the situation is. Until we meet again. I really wish that he was an actual playable character. And here comes Chubly Moon to tell me how bad I've done in this level. She gives you a rating system, and we are at okay with a C. Not too bad. I was expecting a lot worse. So let's get on to the second level. There's my girl, Sailor Mars. The opening animation to each level is actually pretty cool. This is stage 2, Fantasy Attraction. I actually really like that, how it has those openings to the next levels. And this one is the weirdest level, because I've seen so many episodes of Sailor Moon, and I don't remember an episode that's in the forest with a bunch of giant mushrooms and some guys playing the trumpet in the background, like garden gnomes. Oh, these are my most hated enemies. These guys will knock you down every freaking second they get. You can never block their movements. Best you can do is try to hit them and try to throw them away. Thank you. Got giant trees with doors on it. Let's just say I love how they always put some different design in these games, some places that are never in the anime, which is what they do with basically every game franchise that's based off of something, movie or anime. The music's kind of catchy, though I like the music of the last stage more. I hate these enemies. Now these girls are throwing what looks to be an umbrella, from what it looks like. Some sort of thing that pushes it against you, and these guys are even worse. So the other enemies were basically rolling at you, these guys are sliding at you, and jumping at you, which is 100% worse. I'm gonna use one of my special moves because I can't stand these guys. If you guys grew up with Sailor Moon, or you're still trying to figure out if it's a good series for you to watch, I suggest you really do watch it. But for those who have seen Sailor Moon, I just want your thoughts on who is your favorite Sailor Scout. There are so many of them, and I know that some are pretty awesome, some don't play too much in the anime. But let me know in the comments if you guys... well, I get my ass handed to me by this guy. There has to be more than one guy. The one thing about these games too is that once they go off the screen, it's so hard to tell where they are. I know he's gonna jump around the corner. Of course. Alright, so we're moving on. After getting my ass handed to me by some sliding creatures. Alright, this is a really fun little level here once you get going on the platform, because it makes it so much easier to get rid of enemies because you throw them right into the water. You really don't have to worry about taking them out. They'll just die themselves, which is pretty awesome. I hate these ones with the swords. There we go. Alright, so we're on the platform, which I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. Bam, gone, two others come in. Oh, she got away from me. Come here. Thank you. That one didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Damn, good die. Now you see what I mean about that part being super easy. It's just perfect. Bam. Once they come in, they're gone. Easy. Easy fix right there. But you gotta be careful that you don't fall on yourself. And that's what I mean about falling in. Get rid of that guy. Sometimes your moves are just like that. Sometimes your movesets land and sometimes they don't. Which drives me nuts about some of the beat 'em up games. I've noticed that even with Streets of Rage 4, which I'm playing right now for the Switch, some of the moves don't actually land. Getting close to our other baddie. I just want to get rid of these guys because I am almost dead. Although that sometimes the moves don't hit, so it looks like you're punching the air. And I'm going to continue. Hopefully I don't lose my myself. I want to get as far as I can so you guys can see. Of course, Tuxedo Mask isn't playable, but you do find his roses. It's Tuxedo's trademark. If you guys don't know who Tuxedo Mask is, his name is Mamoru, the love interest of Usagi, Sailor Moon, of course. And his story is a very sad one. His parents die in a car accident. When he's young, he's the only survivor of it. And his memories are lost. He doesn't remember who he is. One of the Negaverse bad guys. And you can see it drives you nuts because he never stays still. And if he catches you with his barrage that looks like knives, you can't get out of there. Now I do have 2 special abilities that I'm going to save for the very end, in case he clobbers me like he's doing right now. I want to trap his ass in the corner this time. And of course. Alright. It's time for a special move. Use your scepter, Sailor Moon. Bam. Dead. Perfect. Could have used one earlier, but I decided to leave it. Today's victory belongs to you, Sailor Moon. You know, it's funny because Tuxedo Mask was the one main reason why I would love to go to weddings, because I got to wear a tux. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. And we hit a D, which is not too good. There's one of my favorites, Sailor Scouts, Sailor Pluto, which I know she doesn't really do much of stuff, but she's still awesome. Alright, we are in Neo Tokyo, which is such an awesome idea. And I do not want to get caught by these, which I'm getting my ass handed to me. Which is what I mean about games that when you advance higher into the game, you start to realize that these characters are getting harder and harder to beat. Their combos and stuff are to get you off guard. Once you hit the floor, that's it. They go on top and yeah, give you a barrage of punches, kicks, whatever they got in their arsenal, or they grab you like this one. Use some special moves, even though that move does take my own men, it's okay, because I'm gonna make sure. Ooh, that one charged at me. I didn't know they can charge. Okay, so and yeah, we're at my favorite bad guys right here, who nothing I do ever works and hits them for some reason. And I die. I'm gonna have to use my special move, I think. So horrible. And they're gonna kill me again. There I go. Once you get stuck in the corner, you are screwed. And I hate these guys, so we're gonna use a special move to advance. Bam! We got some floor cracking, Sailor Moons have fallen. Alright. Just what I need, badass chicks with some lasers. And a flame torch. If they don't roast me, they'll, from electricity, they'll roast me with some fire. Get over here. Just running away from me. There we go. Now this is as far as I got from my playthroughs before. Like I said, most of the time I was testing to see how this thing would work, if I could do it properly. But yeah, it seems to be working fine now. Whether or not it's going to take me time to get used to beating these baddies. But I gotta say, so far, guys, the stream seems to be working, hopefully. hate when they grab you. It's one of the worst things ever. Get out of there! And I'm getting clobbered. Come on, Silver. I'm gonna have to use my special move because God, I hate these things. So that takes all my special moves. I don't have another special move when I get to the boss battle. But it's okay. Hopefully, it won't be as hard as I think it will be. I think it can do it. Come on. They're always jumping out of the screen, which drives me nuts sometimes. They want to kill you, but they keep jumping out of the screen. And they run faster than Sailor Moon. These are just the worst bad guys. Whoever designed these guys, just thank you for making the worst bad guys in the world. Come on, Sailor Moon. Oh. There has to be 3 of them, too. It can't just be one of them, it has to be 3 of them. I must have already used up a couple of my continues because I know that I've been getting my ass handed to me. Especially because of these stupid things. Always jumping and sliding. So I got these new enemies, which are freaking liquid form wax creatures, which of course are hiding. Darn it. Thank you. I need to have some special moves. These ones that charge, just you don't know when they're coming at you. Darn it. Come on, Sailor Moon. Thank you. Always hiding on me. Oh, this is, now the gold ones are freaking annoying as hell. The red were bad, the gold are even worse. Of course, there goes Usagi. Once they catch you, it's just like, you know, they absorb your body. They absorb you so badly. And half of your man gets taken. Come on. It's not a blade, it's them sucking the life out of you. Luckily, I have not used up all my lives yet. but these ones will definitely kill me in an instant. Because for some reason, I can't catch them. They can catch me, though. Not good. Not good at all. Finally. One more to go. And her life is still so high. Oh, Soggy is crying. The one thing too that I've noticed about this game is that once you get to a continue screen, you can't change Sailor Scouts, which would have been a cool feature because I would have switched it right now and I would play as a different character. Mostly I'd probably play as Sailor Mars because she's just my favorite. I don't understand what that move is. It's one hell of a punch that these guys have. They send you flying. Ooh, nice. I got some men. If you guys are just joining me, I'm playing Sailor Moon R for the Super Famicom, and finally I got that right because I couldn't get that right earlier. This was a game that released in Japan and Europe, never released for the US, or should I say North America, which is so sad because of such a popularity that Sailor Moon had. I'm just getting my ass handed to me here in the North, and it still is very popular. Of course, here is my favorite enemy of all time, the nice golden wax girl who sucks the life out of you every chance you get, just like that. Every time. Kill this one. Getting sucker punch and I'm getting killed. Oh, Soggy. Oh, great. That's what I needed. Now, I've used up my my specials, as you guys have seen earlier. I have not rejuvenated one yet. I am stuck with these stupid, annoying enemies that I can't stand. Because once they catch you, they will absorb all your men. Okay, there's one, thank God. I feel like they're recognizing my moveset, so it honestly looks like they know that I'm going to attack by jumping. Except for that time. I thought something would happen if you get stuck in there. Come on. Huh. This one wants to be a pain in my ass. You gotta be kidding me. Thank you. So, yeah, moving on to give me some men because I need it after that. I wonder how long it actually takes me to get a special move in this game. I've been hitting combos left, right, and center, trying to survive, getting my ass handed to me every so often by that who's constantly spinning back and forth. We've hit the first game over screen, which is sad because I really did not want to lose there. Oh, Poor Luna. Alright. So, let's do it. I'm going to be playing as Sailor Mars. Maybe I have some better luck with Sailor Mars. Like I said, she is my favorite Sailor Scout. Love Sailor Mars. So of course we're going back to the first stage because there is no continues after you're done with your 5 continues. Yeah, so now we're going back to the beginning of the levels. Back to the beginning. Good times. Gotta love the beginning. Let's see if I have some better luck with Sailor Mars. Not that Sailor Moon is a bad character, I just find that sometimes if you change characters, you can notice that some of them are better than others. I don't know why I just stand there waiting to get punched. This looks like a nice fair going on. We have crepes over there. It's kind of making me hungry, actually. Now, Ray was actually a really awesome character compared to most of the Sailor Scouts. The reason why I liked her character is that she was very spiritual. She could tell when evil forces were coming close, which was a pretty awesome trademark to have, especially if you're fighting, you know, aliens and stuff. So, really, really cool thing. Her character is one that's she's pretty much the Raphael of the group. She doesn't have very many friends because of what she can do. People are afraid of her. She's kind of an outcast. And she becomes friends with Sailor Moon. She was the first to find her. And then basically they are the Leo and Raph of the group. They're always fighting with each other, but deep down she has a very deep love for her friend Usagi. But it makes a comical thing to see the two of them fighting all the time. Especially when they become in a love triangle with Tuxedo Mask, or Mamoru, or his real name. Or you can go from his actual birth name, Endymion, which is pretty awesome. Lots of characters' names, just gotta get used to them. I was so used to it being Damien, Serena, Ray, Amy, I can't remember what Jupiter and Venus was right now from the Deke series. I love how all the health items are always some candy or something. It's like the worst things you can eat that gives you the rejuvenating powers. And then I will show you guys exactly what her moveset is. Her special move, I should say. Her moves are basically, if you've watched the anime, you know what her special is. For those who haven't, it's a treat. You know, I really wish more of the Sailor Moon games would have made it here to North America. I think there's a lot they can do with a whole bunch of different anime franchises. Naruto has found lots of success on fighting games, same as Bleach, and a few others. There's Dragon Ball, of course, that has gotten huge popularity on games lately, with all their franchises. But I think there's so many other amazing anime that's coming out of Japan that should be brought here to the US, or I should say North America, because I'm not in the US. But there's a lot of awesome anime out there. I'm a huge anime guy. Basically, that's what I love watching the most is anime. And why am I always getting hit by her? I, of course, went out today and got a whole bunch of new anime stuff to watch, so I'm pretty excited to watch that. Do need to get caught up on Sailor Moon Crystal, which I probably will do that too. Alright, so I'm going to show you her special. Bam! Now, every Sailor Scout has a different ability. Sailor Mars, of course, you saw, she can handle fire. Mercury handles water. Jupiter, of course, handles lightning. And Sailor V is a little bit different, where she has a chain effect. She basically wraps you in a chain. I think that's the first time I've died with Sailor Mars. There we go. I am advancing to the next stage, even though I didn't kill the last bad guy. Never give up, no matter how bad the situation is. Very, very awesome words by the man right there. Till we meet again. Let's see how we did this time. I did pretty good. I did a B this time. Originally with Sailor Moon, I got a C, so it's pretty nice. Alright, so we're entering the second stage, the Fantasy Attraction, which I want to say is a giant movie set, because that's the only thing that makes sense with all this. Alright. Now I got 3 special moves for this. I should really check to see if my moveset that I didn't use last time got transitioned over to this level, but I doubt it did. Oh look guys, it's my favorite enemy of the whole time. I just love how you can't stop them once they're going. Come on. These guys, I hate how they're always running. There we go. Thank you. Now I find Sailor Mars is a lot easier to handle than Sailor Moon. I think it's because of her jumping ability. As you can see, when she jumps in, she does her like tornado kick kind of thing. And her combos, I find her combos just a lot easier to do most of the time. As you can see, I'm taking care of those enemies a lot faster than I ever did with Sailor Moon. Sorry, Usagi, but Ray is the, like I said, with Ninja Turtles, Raphael is the best fighter. And then you got Ray, who's the best fighter. Doing some clobbering. I'll take the hogs thing, doing some clobbering there. Every time I go near these enemies, they always vanish. They go back, they avoid getting hit. These guys just don't want to get hit. Oh look, more of my favorites. I'm also finding that Sailor Mars, her punches and her kicks are taking more damage than Sailor Moon's are. I'm not sure if that, you know, will be the same thing with all the other Sailor Scouts. If some are weaker than others. I was jumping around. That was amazing. Not too bad. Nice. Didn't think that was gonna work. Nice. I love when hitting an enemy throws all the other one in. It's perfect. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Really? Oh. As the first continue I've used in this second play of using Sailor Mars. I'm sure it won't be the last. Once I get further into the game. Oh, Jesus. Nice. Take her in. Thank you. Oh, nice. I didn't expect her to fall on that one. Beauty. Not good. Not good. The more I don't want to get hit as I'm getting hit. Thank you. Whew. Yay, Sailor Mars. As you can see, you really can't do your combo unless you're really close beside them, or else you're just punching air every 5 seconds. It's one thing I've noticed about this game throughout my playthroughs. But I love this game so much. There's a lot of flaws to it, but I absolutely love it. Like I said, it's the only Sailor Moon game that I have that's in English that I can play. Just put him on fire already. Hate this guy. I love his movesets. It's just constant jump, hit. And yeah, that's bullshit. Luckily I have 3 moves that I can hit him with. Finally, get him in the corner. And he grabs and throws you. Okay, so he's gone, thank God. I did not use... I had 1 move saved. I wonder if it gets transitioned into the next stage. Today's victory belongs to you, Sailor Mars. I don't think Sailor Moon would appreciate you talking to Sailor Mars. What do I got? A D. Of course. I always get a D in that level. Hey, it's Pluto. Good old Sailor Pluto. We're going to Crystal Tokyo. Now that move that I just did with her on the ground, it does take a life, it takes a bit of my life. Because this is so annoying. Get out of there. Come on. Goodbye. Oh yeah, it's my awesome bad guy right there. Maybe if I keep him in the corner, he won't be able to escape. Continue never to. Not excited about that, but what am I gonna do? Crash. This is making me want to go and watch Sailor Moon, guys. Like I said, this episode is a beta test. I just wanted to see how things were working. It seems now I finally understand how it works, and everything seems to be going smoothly. I'll play a little bit more for you guys. Basically, I'll be stopping it soon. I want to, like I said, watch some of my new anime movies. I enjoyed some of Sailor Moon Crystal. And relax the rest of my night. So, pretty soon, 10 more minutes of gameplay, and then I will be calling it a night. Like I said, no show will ever go over an hour. I think that is one of the main things. Because I don't want to bore you guys. I want you guys to be excited, enjoy a little bit of what I'm playing, but not be too bored that you can't stay and watch the show with me. I'm planning a couple of awesome new stuff to put for the channel that I think you guys will be excited to watch. I have kind of a little love for Are You Afraid of the Dark, so I want to do a cool show that will be my own short stories that I'll be telling you. Haven't figured out how to properly do it yet, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys know I love horror movies, and I think I can come up with some pretty good stories for you guys. Come here. These girls are so awesome. I love seeing them charging up their freaking rods to kill you. Just like that. Once you get electrified, you see the heart in the skeleton, which I think is pretty fun. Darn it. I hate having to use so many continues because of these guys. I'm sure with 2 players this would be a lot easier to handle. As of right now, it just makes you want to blow your brains out because you can't stop these guys from attacking you. And especially when 3 or 4 of them are charging at you, it's one of those impossible feats. Come here. Thank you. Well, I think, guys, I might end it right there. I'll just talk a little bit, just because I think it's necessary. Yeah. So, like I said, this was a beta test. I'm kind of glad you guys joined me. For those who have joined me, this, like I said, is starting to a new thing for me and my YouTube channel / my new Twitch channel. To make content that's fun. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be doing 100% completion videos. I do have my own playthrough videos that I've done with Final Fantasy VII. This is more of a thing to get my love through. I love showcasing my favorite games, showing you guys new games that probably you haven't known of, and I think going forward this will be one of the funnest things I've ever done in my life. I do it with Nerdy Northerners and I love it. And this, for me, is one of those things where, it's in my own world. I can do my own stuff, showcase my own games. Not that I won't be leaving Nerdy Northerners anytime soon. Make sure you guys are watching us on that too. We have a lot of awesome shows and stuff, but this is for me. Lets me get my creative freedom going. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Like I said, this was a beta test for those who have joined me. Thank you. And I hope you guys continue to follow my YouTube channel, which I know my Twitch channel is a little low on people. I just started. So if you guys can subscribe to that as well, that would be amazing. But make sure you guys are checking my YouTube channel because I have a lot of awesome content that I think you guys will really, really love. And I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll be doing this again sometime soon once I get things 100% complete. And thank you guys for supporting everything I've done and everything I'm going to do. Take care, guys. Thank you.